All right, good morning, everyone. Court will resume with the November 23rd, 2022 docket. And we're live streaming right now. And let me see who we're going to get first.
Joe Bravo.
Mr. Bro? Mr. Joe Bro is number one. And number five, right? Pedro Tomás Garcia. Good morning, Mr. Bro. Pedro Tomás Garcia. Is it going to be a plea on both cases?
Judge, it'll be a plea on one case. I believe the state will be dismissing the other.
All right, which is going to be the plea? Number one will be the plea?
The plea on that one will be the DWI, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. DWI will be a plea. All right. I got it. And we have any interpreting for Mr. Garcia?
Yes, Judge, use Spanish speaker.
Oh, okay.
Pedro, levanta tu mano derecha.
You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Juras que el testimonio que vas a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes,
And you can
puedes
put your
abrir
hand
tu
down.
mano.
You have two cases,
Tienes dos casos.
but you're only going to plead on one,
Pero
okay?
nada más te vas a declarar culpable en uno.
And that is DWI Class B misdemeanor, CR 22-00879D, State versus Pedro Garcia.
Y donde te vas a declarar culpable es andar manejando en el estado de ebriedad, que es una clase B. Ese caso es CR 22-00879D, el estado de Texas, contra Pedro Tomás García.
All right. This case is a Class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Pedro, en este caso, como es una clase B, bajo la ley es no más de una multa de $2,000 y no más de 6 meses en la cárcel. ¿Tú comprendes eso? ¿Sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those two rights?
¿Comprendes tú que tienes el derecho de que un jurado oiga tu caso? También tienes el derecho de apelar, pero es correcto que has rechazado esos dos derechos. ¿Sí o no? Hay que contestar.
Sí.
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
¿Alguna vez te han declarado que estés mentalmente incompetente?
No.
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Y comprendes tú que la corte no tiene que seguir la recomendación después de que tú te declares culpable. ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, that you plead guilty in your case may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to his country, or the denial of naturalization under federal law?
Y comprendes tú que si te declaras culpable y no eres ciudadano de este país, eso puede resultar en deportación, exclusión o que te nieguen la entrada a este país bajo leyes federales. ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
And was that explained to you by your attorney?
Y eso se te explicó a ti por tu abogado.
Sí.
Yes.
And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
¿Y cómo te declaras? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
¿Y te estás declarando culpable libre y voluntariamente?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, state's evidence.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as State's Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as State's Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as State's Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as State's Exhibit 4. State would also request defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. State would further request defense counsel stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Pedro Tomás Garcia is guilty as charged in CR 22-00879D. Recommendation, state?
In CR 22-00879D, the state recommends a $300 fine, court costs 180 days Hidalgo County Jail probated over 1 year, defensive driving course, an alcohol course, 90 days Texas driver's license suspension, a mobile alcohol monitoring device for 6 months, Mothers Against Drunk Driving impact panel, and 40 community service hours.
Matt, and 40 hours. Yes, sir, Mr. Bravo. Is that the understanding, sir?
And Judge, that was the understanding. On his behalf, he did pick up a new charge, which I believe will be dismissed. But I believe he had at least 2 weeks on the newer charge, Your Honor, so we're asking any consideration regarding the fine and court costs. Additionally, we're asking the court to allow him to report by mail and waive condition number 7.
All right, report by mail and waive condition number 7, which is a restriction to this county. That'll be waived. And then waive the community hours as well. And so it'll be $300 fine plus court costs, 180 over 1 year probation, defensive driving course, alcohol classes, 90 days suspension of driver license to run concurrent with any administrative suspension, and the mobile device for 6 months, and MET classes as well. Okay, now, so we have a second case, right, State? What is that?
Judge, that's CR 22-11-725D. And that one, the state will be moving to dismiss pursuant to the plea in the DWI.
All right, then court will grant state's motion to dismiss in CR 22-11-725D, State versus Pedro Tomás García. This case is hereby dismissed.
Pedro, en el caso donde te declaraste culpable, que es andar manejando en el estado de ebriedad, el juez te dio una sentencia de $300 la multa más costos de corte. Vas a estar en 1 año de libertad condicional. Tienes que hacer clases de alcohol. La licencia va a ser suspendida por 90 días. Si ya te la suspendió el estado, va a correr conjunta. El aparato que va en tu vehículo por 6 meses y clases de alcohol que tienes que atender. También te va a quitar el número 7, donde puedes salir del condado y te vas a reportar por correo. Es importante de que cumplas con todas tus condiciones. Ya después el oficial habla contigo y te explica más en detalle qué es lo que tienes que hacer.
No community.
Y te quitó las horas de servicio a la comunidad.
All right.
Y el segundo caso, se retiraron los cargos en ese caso.
All right, sir, you're excused. Have a
Se
great day,
pueden
okay?
retirar. Pases buen día.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir. Anything else, Mr. Bravo?
That's all I have, Your Honor. May I
All
receive?
right, you're excused. Happy Thanksgiving, okay, sir?
You
Next
too, Judge.
case
Y'all
is
be
Javier
take care.
Chavez.
Be safe.
All right, thank you, sir. Mr. Lopez, good morning, sir. The next case I have is Javier Chavez.
Good morning, Judge.
Yes, sir, good morning. Are there 2 cases, and are they motion to revoke?
Yes, that's correct, Judge.
All right. It'll be Javier Leija Chavez.
Does he speak
Any
English?
interpreting?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we got him now. All right, let's see here. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. 2 cases, Mr. Chavez, CR 22-04-595D, CR 22-08-969D, both of them, State of Texas versus Javier Leija Chavez. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the Adult Probation Office and DA's office are both alleging that you violated your probation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that if the court does find that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty?
Sir.
All right. Now, has your attorney explained to you, has he explained to you all the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated for each case?
Yes, sir.
And you understand them all pretty well?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what is your plea? True or not true that you at least violated 1 condition for each case?
Yes, sir.
It's true?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you pleading true, freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right. State.
Your Honor, state offers waiver of rights, consent, stipulation of evidence, and plea of true to state's motion to revoke post conviction committee supervision as state's exhibit 1. State also requests defendant stipulate that he is the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
No objection to the exhibits offered. We stipulate you've been in your jurisdiction. We also stipulate he's the same individual that was placed on probation on these cases.
All right. And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the finding of this court that Javier Leija Chavez did violate probation on both cause numbers.
Your Honor, just to clarify something quickly, Judge,
Yes.
On CR-22-08-969-D, there's 1 violation on that, Your Honor, that he committed a subsequent criminal offense of aggravated robbery. Judge, he is admitting true that he's been arrested for it, but has not been committed, has not committed it, Judge, because that case is still pending, Your Honor.
Okay, so were there any other conditions aside from that one?
That was the only condition, Judge. So what we're stipulating to and agreeing to is that he was
He got-
arrested for it, but not that
he-
he's guilty of it.
Okay, he got arrested for a subsequent, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but court will understand there's no conviction. All right. Okay, then recommendations statement.
Judge, in CR 22-04595D, the state recommends a $100 fine, court costs 180 days, Hidalgo County Jail credit for 180 days. And in CR 22-08969D, the state recommends a $100 fine, court costs 180 days, Hidalgo County Jail credit for 180 days.
All right, then it's going to be because of the time in jail, court will hereby waive the fine and court costs for both cases. So for each case, 180 over 180, time served. It'll be time served for both cases. That'll do it, Mr. Chavez. You're excused, okay, sir? Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Time served for both. Anything else, Mr. Lopez?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Happy
Thank you.
holidays. No?
Have a
Number
great-
4, defendant Leo Paul Franco, attorney Carlos Quintana.
Number 4, Leo Paul Franco.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Carlos Quintana for Mr. Franco.
Yes, sir. Good morning. It's going to be a plea, right, sir? Only one case?
No, Your Honor, it's not a plea. I think this is an arraignment.
It'll be an arraignment?
Yes, sir. And of course, I don't have a rec, and maybe the DA can send it to me by email.
All right. So we have CR 22-11-719D, Leo Paul Franco, who is being charged with a Class A misdemeanor, interfering with emergency assistance here. That carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. And the plea is what? Not guilty?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
All right. Court will enter a not guilty plea and set it for pretrial
We set it for next Wednesday.
next Wednesday.
We will call Mr. Quintana with the time.
Okay. It'll be next Wednesday, Mr. Quintana, but we'll tell you what time, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So for right now,
Signed by them.
yeah. So for right now, on Leo Paul Franco, CR 22-11-719D, court will accept the not guilty plea and will set the matter for announcement and or plea for next Wednesday, okay?
At 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Very good.
I found
Thank
out
you.
already. It'll be next Wednesday, 2 p.m. All right. You all may be excused. Happy holidays. Thank you. We're gonna put next.
Number 6.
Number 6.
I don't know if it's a plea.
Okay, number 6. I think it's CR 22-11-729D. Felipe Aron. Is it Martinez? It is Martinez, right?
I apologize, Your Honor. It's Martinez, no R.
Oh,
I'm his
okay,
counsel.
okay. I thought it was a typo there, but
No, no, no.
I'm
Good
corrected
morning.
now. So it is Felipe Aron Martinez, right?
That is correct, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, sir. What's the announcement for this case this morning?
So we were able to get a deal, and we did file something already with the court this morning, and
It'll
we
be a
sent.
plea, Judge.
It'll be a plea.
Yes, Judge.
Great. Okay, let's see here. Please, will you need interpreting? Will you need interpreting? Yes.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. Felipe Aron Martinez. I'm sorry, Martinez. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You may put your hand down. Your case, assault, Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that? You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waive those two rights?
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent? No. You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation when you give a plea? Yes? Okay. And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as States Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as States Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as States Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as States Exhibit 4. State would also request defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. State would further request defense counsel stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection on our end, Your Honor.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Felipe Aron Martinez is guilty as charged. Recommendation, State?
In CR 22-11-729D, the state recommends a $400 fine, court costs, 1 year Hidalgo County Jail, prorated over 11 months, a theft course, an anger management course, a 12-hour course, for the defendant to stay away from the location 220 South 15th Street, McAllen, Texas, which is a Family Dollar, and for the defendant to stay away from the victim, Magdalena Perez Rodriguez, and 40 community service hours.
40 hours. And Magdalena, okay. We got it.
Perez
That is what it is. All right. All right. Is that the understanding, Mr. Ramirez?
That is the understanding, Your Honor, and my client did agree to it, but we did want to ask the court for consideration on the probation to maybe 8 months, and bring another community service, maybe 20 hours. He is trying to get a job and try to get back on his feet. So we that's only consideration we'd ask, but if not granted, then we did agree with what the ADA right now presents to the court.
Oh, okay. I have a question. He's been in jail, what, like 12 days? I think it's about 12 days, right?
We got assigned on the 15th, Your Honor, so we've been assigned 8 days. I'm not sure when he was in
I
there.
can tell you to confirm.
Yeah. But who can tell me?
The state can confirm.
State, it's about 12 days, right, State?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay. Well, first of all, because of that, we can make it $200 fine plus court costs. Give him credit for some time there in jail. No community hours. That'll be waived. And then we can go to 8 months on the probation. 14 months in jail, I think, probated for 8 months. And then everything else is read on the record by the court. The anger management. What was it? Mujeres Unidas?
It was just a 12-hour anger management course.
Theft course? Also theft course. There we go. Okay, I'll just skip that one. All right, so did you understand that, Mr. Martinez? It'll be 8 months probation.
Probation, okay.
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 So good luck with your probation. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you're excused. Thank you. Anything
Your
else, Mr.
Honor.
Ramirez?
That's all we have before the court. Maybe we excused.
Yes, sir. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too, sir. Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. Thank you. What do you want to
The
call
next defendant is Valdemar Gutierrez,
Valdemar Gutierrez.
attorney Sally Connett.
2 cases, right?
Yes.
Okay, 2 cases. State, is it going to be a plea on both of them?
It is not going to be a plea, Your Honor. I spoke with the DA and she didn't have enough information to finalize her paperwork. Apparently, she just received it. So what we're going to ask for, Your Honor, we have an agreement for a PR bond on the resisting arrest, and she agreed to a $1,000 cash surety bond on the assault. But we would ask, Your Honor, for a $500 cash surety bond on the assault.
Okay, and who was the alleged victim on this one?
It's his wife, Your Honor.
Yeah, she's the wife.
Yes.
There'll be no harmful contact with wife, right? What's her name?
Isabel Melendez.
Isabel. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Isabel?
Isabel Melendez, Judge.
Melendez. All right. Okay, and is Mr. Gutierrez a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so you all had agreed already on some bond reductions, right?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Your
I
Honor,
know.
if I may, Judge.
Full would agree to a $1,000 cash
Right.
surety.
Right.
That's what she agreed to, and we're asking the court to give him a $500 cash.
Okay. All right. Yes, State. What are you going to say?
Your Honor, just for the record, Judge, the reason the state is unopposed to a 1,000 cash surety, Judge, is the facts of the case. This case was filed on Monday, so we don't have any contact information for the victim, but just based off the offense report, the victim did suffer from a busted lip, I believe, and we would need more information as far as how she.
Okay.
And Your Honor, we're going to object to any facts of the case being introduced at this time. He
Okay.
is not, he's not a threat to the community, to himself or any other. And he's not a flight risk, Your Honor. He's a citizen. He's lived in
Okay.
the Rio Grande Valley his whole life.
Okay, now, have we heard anything from the Isabel Melendez?
No,
Has she-
Judge, like I stated earlier, Judge, this case did just get filed on Monday, so
Okay.
we don't have any discovery, any contact information. The only thing that we have is that,
Okay.
the jail.
Is there a phone number for Isabel Melendez, Mr. Gutierrez? Do you happen to have a number for Isabel?
Oh, sir, I took everything off. They took her number. It was just, I was living, we've been together for 4 years, but we're just gonna go my way. I'm just gonna make things, I don't know.
I didn't hear.
Your Honor, I can't hear him either.
Yeah, everything was skipping. I didn't hear anything.
I'm saying, I don't want nothing to know about that girl. I deleted her, everything. There's nothing that I'm go and live my life.
Yeah,
Your Honor, we have bad audio.
yeah, right. I didn't hear anything. I know it's a lot of skipping here. Okay, then. We can do the PR bond, $1,000 on CR 22-11733D, Valdemar Gutierrez. And then on the assault case, CR 22-11732D, Valdemar Gutierrez. On that one, we can lower that one to $500 cash surety, but no harmful contact with Isabel Melendez. If you get out, Mr. Gutierrez, are you going to be going back home? Do you live with Isabel?
Yes, we had an apartment together, but I'm not gonna go back. She could go ahead and stay with everything. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go to mom's house.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Going to his mom's house.
You're going to your mom's house?
Yes.
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
Your Honor, I spoke with him yesterday and he lives with his mother, so. yeah,
Okay,
he'll be
so I'll
going-
put here no harmful contact here with Isabel Mendez and defendant to reside with his mom. What's your mother's name?
Idalia Villarreal.
Idalia Villarreal.
Idalia Villarreal. Okay, that's gonna be where you're gonna live, okay? With
Yeah.
Idalia Villarreal. All right? You have pre-trial date or you want a date?
Yes, May 24th.
Pre-trial date, Miss Cadet. May 24th. May 24th, what time?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. May 24th, 2 p.m. of 2023, of course. However, if you work something out with the state earlier, please let the court know. We'll bring you in right away.
We will, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody. You may be excused.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You want to call next?
After 9 and 10, Jose Franco Hernandez, Mr. Dallas Gutierrez.
Okay, Jose Franco.
Mr. Gutierrez. doesn't have
Hernandez.
any audio.
All right. Now, the attorney, Mr. Dallas Gutierrez. No audio?
Judge, this defendant has a U.S. Marshal hold.
Oh, yeah. U.S. Marshal hold. Okay. What was it said for today? What kind of announcement?
Judge, we did offer a plea to one and time serve the other. However, we were still in negotiations with we didn't come to an agreement, Judge.
I'm sorry. Anything in the agreement? What was the agreement?
We
Did
didn't-
not come into an agreement. Okay. Okay. Mr. Gutierrez is on the screen there, but no audio, I understand.
You can reset the jail case for next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Reset. What day?
That'll give her time to continue negotiating with
What time is next Wednesday? I
him
mean,
at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Well, then we will allow Miss. Yes, sir. I thought they were talking to me. Okay. We'll reset these two cases, Jose Franco Hernandez, CR 22-11-734D and 735D to next Wednesday, 2 p.m.
He's got you know.
Mr. Gutierrez, can you hear me?
Yes, sorry.
Yes, sir. I understand we don't have an agreement on this case here. On this
No, Your
matter?
Honor. And it's my understanding there's a U.S. Marshals hold as well. I was gonna file the bond reduction, but if there's a hold, I'll see if we can get it resolved before he's picked up.
Okay, so even next
For
week,
next Wednesday.
next Wednesday? You want to set it for announcement next Wednesday, 2 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
Let's do that. Next Wednesday, 2 p.m. for both cases under Jose Francisco Hernandez. Okay?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, then that'll do it. Thank you very much. You'll
Thank
make
you.
the excuse.
You have a
Happy
happy
Thanksgiving.
holidays.
Yes, sir.